Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Okay, we'll be starting our front page review with The Nation. Major headline, PDP APC clash over one-party claim. Opposition attacks ruling party over economy insecurity. In other news, JAMB WAEC goes tough on exam malpractices. Tinubu seeks lawmakers nod to borrow 757 billion naira as well as $23 billion others. Rumpus over third term bid by Lagos Council Chair. Democracy at 26. Still much to do. Okay, what story are we starting with?
Let me just do the drama between the PDP and the APC. They need a tire. Okay, so now one is calling out the other for, for starting a one-party state, for running a one-party state with all the defections that they have, moving to the APC, and the other is responding that you are the one that is not dealing with your internal crisis. The APC, responding to the PDP. So the spokesperson of the APC, Felix Morka, said that the opposition party are living in fear of the harmless, that they are not the problem. He said the communiqué of the PDP's neck is nothing but a piece of tranquilizing lullaby meant to calm the frayed nerves of members of a pathetic, self-defeating party. This is responding to the accusation of a one-party state that the PDP had said. Other members of the party have their different grounds. Some of them are blaming Wike for stealing the party headquarters. The Susu, and former governor of Benue State, doesn't blame Wike for what is happening. He says the party leadership is to be blamed. And former governor of Bauchi says, don't worry, those that have left, they will come back. They will return. Then, of course, Bode George has Wike to blame for all that is happening within the party, particularly the sealing of the party secretariat. I believe that
it's a bit weird, though, for you to be a party member and you seal your party secretariat. There are things that
no, he sealed it for infractions, financial
to do warnings and all of that. Yeah, in-house.
No, if they have exhausted one, you will not be doing party.
You will have to do his job. Doesn't look good. Anyways, there are students involved in examination malpractice during the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination should be barred from sitting for any external examinations by the West African Examination Council, the National Examination Council, that's NECO, WAEC, and the National Board for Technical Education, NAPEP, for 3 years. This is what the federal government is directing now. And they're also saying that schools, they now have other special centers. There are schools that are special centers and that are also computer-based test centers who are involved in examination malpractice or acting as miracle centers, that they should be barred, because this will serve as a deterrent to future malpractices in exams. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, said over 3,000 candidates were identified as either accomplices or beneficiaries of examination fraud this year. And so they're saying that they're going to now start using your NIN to now fish out who committed examination malpractice to deter you from writing any other exams within the next 3 years. Yes. And that this is also in line with Section 16.2 of the Examination Malpractice Act, which states that an examination body may, in the exercise of its powers under this section, circulate the name of an offending candidate, supervisors, invigilators, official, school, or examination center to other examination bodies, which may impose similar punishments. And then also, finally, there's also stating that WAEC is threatening to cancel the results of all candidates that went online via social media to get live questions and answers of the examination before the exams. But I'm wondering why there's just too much loopholes. How have they having access to those questions and answers in the first place before the exams?
There are people that have their special centers now who is their job to supply them and make money from it. It's just painful. So the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has said that 1,243,638 Nigerians were displaced by floods in 2024, with 1,237 lives lost. So the Director General of NEMA, Mrs. Zubaida Omar, said this is, they had a stakeholders engagement on National Disaster Preparedness and Response Campaign 2025 that was held in Owerri on Tuesday, that was yesterday, and he represented by NEMA's head of partnership and collaboration, Mr. Evan Nico, and he said that the floods, which affected a total of 5,264,097 persons, also affected 1,439,296 farmlands and left 16,469 persons injured. Wow. So they spoke on the theme, strengthening resilience, enhancing preparedness and response, and is calling for more attention to the grassroots to save lives and build communal resilience across Nigeria. She also said that NEMA had developed climate-related risk implications, preparedness, mitigation, and response actions to reduce the would-be impact of the 2025 flood based on the predictions by the Nigerian Meteorological Agency and the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency. Said they are really prepared for this. And he says, I quote, "We have embarked on various activities aimed at preventing and mitigating the expected impact of the disaster with a view to reminding stakeholders about their responsibilities in flood disaster management." So they went ahead to talk about other things relating to the flood and how they are ready to tackle the issues for 2025.
Awesome. We'll take a quick break right now. When we return from the break, we'll continue with the front page review. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.